Hey guys, and welcome back to Serenity Valley. This is episode 30, and today we're going to finish harvesting our canola. We've already finished harvesting the field over there, and we've already put one whole truckload of canola into the silos, and now we're going to finish up this field and our little postage stamp field over there of canola. We also have gotten word that our pigs are ready to, our pigs have been processed, and the meat is ready to be picked up and taken down to the hot dog restaurant. So we're going to take care of that today, and we're also going to go ahead and make some deliveries of dairy products. And I've gotten word that we've got a pallet of charcoal and firewood ready to go, and we're just going to go ahead and pick that up and go ahead and take that to market. We have, let me show you. We have in the bank almost $600,000. That is because off camera we've also went ahead and sold some pallets of raspberries and strawberries. We've sold some pallets of sugar and molasses, as well as a couple pallets of overstock on our pallets and cardboard. So we're going to make a payment of $500,000 today, and we might as well just go ahead and get that done. Alright, so as you can see, we have a loan of just over $200,000. We're going to make a $500,000 loan payment today, which will get us down to just over $1.5 million of debt. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Again, I really wish you could pay off more than $5,000 at a time, but just be patient with me as I try to count down in my head the repayment. Let's go ahead and just check. So that was $300,000. That's good. Alright, let's keep on going. Alright, that should be $200,000. So there we go, we're down to $97,000 in the bank. Let's verify our loan amount of $1.5 million and $75,000. So our interest payment tonight should be fairly manageable. Last night we had an interest payment of $120,000. So we should be close to the $100,000 mark now as far as our interest payment goes. And of course, the less we pay in interest every night, the more we can pay back in principal. So let's go ahead and see if we can't knock out this field. Oops. So we're going to go ahead and knock out this field in no time flat. So I'll be right back. Alright, so that's going to just about wrap up this field. That'll wrap up our canola harvest, I believe. We will need to, once we're done this field, let's go ahead and check our satellite overlay to see if we've got where our other crops are. Alright, while we're unloading, let's take a look. So we've got field 13 is ready to harvest. And it is also canola. So I was incorrect. We do have one more field of canola to harvest. We will do that harvest off camera. I think we've done enough harvesting on camera for today. We will go ahead and position our harvester over there. Gotta watch out for those street lights. They will jump out and get you every time. Run over our neighbor's crops, that's for sure. All right, we'll just run over here and pick up our truck and take it on back to the farm and empty it up. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this on back up to the farm, and then we will pick up our truck and head on over to the to our industrial area where we're going to pick up our semi, and I think we're going to go down and check out and see if we've got some stuff to buy or to sell, sorry, at the charcoal factory. I think they've got a couple pallets for us already. I'll have to also check. It looks like we may have some full pallets here at our industrial zone that we should probably offload. And we still need to go down to our meat processing factory and pick up our sausages and our steaks and deliver those. We'll just take this up to the silo and go ahead and dump it on in there. Just go out of cab and take a look at the dumping action here. So guys, let me know what you all think of the mod contest mods. If there are any mods that you would feel would be appropriate to bring into this map that were submitted in the mod contest. I'd be interested to know what your thoughts are. Alright, let's head on over here and pick up our pickup truck and take it down to the our industrial area where we can pick up the semi. Pretty warm today, so we might as well roll up our windows and get the air conditioning running. All right. So I still forgot to turn the traffic on the map, so we will need to remember to do that. And while we're at it, let's take a look at our price overlay while we're driving down here. So we've got a pretty good price for condensed milk. It's the best price we've seen to date. Canola's pretty low. We definitely don't want to be selling any canola right now. Looks like we've got a pretty good price for meat at $3,663 per thousand units of meat. And our sausage is at $26.03, so it's a bit low. It's had a high of $3,900 for sausage per thousand, so we should be able to get some money off of that. Let's see, before we get going, let's just go ahead and check out our industrial zones. So indeed, these are full, and we could offload those. How are we doing over here? This one's not quite full yet. And that one's not quite full. So we'll get to these pallets here in a little bit. So if you remember in the last episode where we started up our charcoal factory, they have been hard at working, 3 shifts, and they have completed one whole pallet of charcoal, or charcoal, and one whole pallet of fire starter logs. So we'll just swing down here and see what they look like. See, our corn is growing nicely. It should definitely mature, I hope, before winter. And if we play our cards right, we may have enough money to purchase another field before springtime. Yep, so there's our pallets, it looks like. We'll have to get out and take a look at these. So this appears to be the pallet of fire starting logs. And here we have the pallet of charcoal bags. Nice sign on top. Let's go ahead and check these out over here. You see our individual cases of fire starter logs and our individual bags of charcoal. Might as well check out and see how our resources are doing here. So we're doing pretty good on wood chips and logs. We could deal with a little bit more wood chips, but we still have 87,000 units of wood chips, so we're probably pretty good. Alright, so we're going to see if we can't maybe have someone help us load these logs up, these pallets up for us. Let's just make sure that they are properly strapped down. Doesn't look like it, so let's there we go. So that's the only real issue with this this either the AR tractors, the truck set, or it's probably these mods, the pallet mods themselves. Let's back up. Probably should not have placed those pallets so close to the tracks. Alright, let's take this down to market and see what we get for it. So I believe we opened our store here, our company store. So we have $97,000 right now. Let's see how we fare. You can hear our cash register ringing up our sales. So we're already at $10,000 and we haven't finished selling that one pallet yet. So it seems that these fire starter logs are a pretty premium product. We must be selling them to all the city slickers that come out to camp in the country. So we're at $20,000 and we just started selling our charcoal. Again, those city slickers sure do seem to be paying a premium for this charcoal. So are we gonna hit $30,000? Let's see. I think we will. Oh yeah, we've reached $30,000. So that is not a bad haul for some logs and some wood chips. There we go, $33,000. Not too bad. All right, let's go see if we can pick up some of this meat down at the meat processing plant. We'll just leave our flatbed module down there out of the way. Alright, so here we are. Let's just back this up out of the way. And we'll pick up our reefer trailer. See, we've already got the air conditioner running in the trailer. All right, now let's get out and take a look at see what we've got going on here. So, if you recall from last episode, we took down 22 pigs to this plant, and we now have 12,100 units of meat and 6,600 units of sausages. So we will not be able to put both products in the same trailer at the same time. So we will have to make 2 trips. So let's go ahead and load up our ham steaks. Alright, so we have our ham steaks loaded up. Let's send it off to market. So if you recall, we made an arrangement with the local hot dog joint to buy our fancy sausages and steaks. So we'll just take him down there. So we're not leaving any meat behind, I hope. Alrighty, and I believe they want to take the deliveries around back. I see the zone marker there flashing, so that is definitely where we want to deliver things. So I don't trust that I can back in there from the mirrors. So we will come back into here and we will unload. So we're at $130,000 right now. So we made $44,000 off of our steaks. Not a bad little haul for 22 pigs. And now we need to go down and pick up our sausages. And remember, the way we have this engineered, we're going to be able to basically do this every morning from now until we stop playing the map. We'll be able to earn well, we earned $44,000 there. I suspect we may earn an additional $20,000 on our sausage. It all depends on the market price at the time. And of course, if the market price is too low, we could always save up for a couple days and see if the price rebounds. Because the steak, I think it only put in about 30% of the trailer's capacity. Let's go ahead and see if we can manage to back into the dock without too much retrying. Oh, we're looking pretty good. Alright, so we're going to load up our sausage and take that down to the store. And then we'll wrap this episode up. It looks like we are about at our time. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, please click the like button. If you've happened to stumble across this video and you're not yet a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button. We put out content every day of the week, including Saturday. We do take Sunday off, but hey, I gotta have a little bit of a break. We have a Let's Play series here on this map every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then we have map first impression videos every Tuesday and Thursdays, as well as a Big Boys, Big Toys play series on Cherry Hills by Stevie on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays. We've also recently just concluded a massive project of doing map videos for nearly every map submitted to the Farming Simulator map contest, or not map contest, but mod contest, in both the best map category and the horse award category. So I encourage you to check out that playlist if you are interested in possibly playing one of those maps that was recently submitted. And lastly, I encourage you all to check out the guys that are listed in my description. They are all fabulous content producers for YouTube. So we got $17,000 there. So that's $61,000 off of 22 pigs. If we took the pigs to market, I don't think we would have gotten near that much. We might have gotten, I don't really know how much we got. We'll have to, we'll just swing up. Before we close out our episode, we will swing up by the animal dealership, and we'll see what our going rate is for pigs to be purchased. So, like I said, I encourage you to check out the guys in the links in my description. They are fabulous content producers on YouTube. They all have their own unique gameplay style. So if you're not quite into what I'm doing, they probably have a gameplay style that is interesting to you. Specifically, GrizzlyBearSims and Doughboy are both playing maps with the Seasons mod. They were both on the promotions team, so they've had plenty of experience using the Seasons mod. We are not going to be using the Seasons mod, at least not quite yet. We may not even bring it into this map. I've not yet fully decided if we will do that or not. If we don't do that on this map, at one point we will do it. I'm looking at a smaller map. Not quite decided on which map I will do, but I am looking at a smaller sized map that would be used for seasons and would also be used for maybe the Massey Ferguson pack from the mod contest, and maybe some medium equipment, probably a lot of the Coon DLC. So that will be coming up after Serenity Valley's over. Now this is episode 30, so we have 20 more episodes to go because our goal is 50 episodes. We may end it earlier. It just depends if I kind of run out of things to do without constantly repeating myself. This map, as you know, we own several fields, so we have quite a bit of harvesting to do coming up soon. But we really focused a lot on harvesting early on, and I'm not really sure if I want to do a lot of harvesting again for you all, so we'll have to see what kind of content I can do to kind of keep it new and fresh. Alright, so let's see here. If we were to sell a pig, we would make $1,200. We would deliver them, of course, so we would not have them picked up. We would make $1,200 off of 22 pigs, so let's see what that comes out to using our handy dandy calculator. So, that's wrong. So we would have made $26,000 off of our 22 pigs if we simply sold them back to the animal dealer. So sending them off to meat processing is definitely paying off. We are now up to $191,000. We have plenty of money in the bank for our interest payment tonight, and throughout the rest of the game day, all we will do is earn money. Selling our dairy products, selling our other items that we are making. We will hopefully have another full pallet of charcoal and fire starter wood for tomorrow that we can sell. So we are looking to, as I said earlier in this episode, hopefully pay this loan off within the next 3 to 2 game days. So until next time, guys, happy farming.